It was a bright and sunny morning, and 5-year-old Jack was bursting with excitement. Today was going to be a big adventure, and he had his trusty best friend by his side, Archie, his playful dog. Archie wagged his tail happily, sensing that today was going to be full of fun and surprises. "Come on, Archie," Jack said, laughing as Archie circled around him. "We've got a big day ahead." First stop, Camel Creek, their favourite theme park. Jack loved rides, especially the high, fast ones. He was a bit of a daredevil, always ready for an adventure. When they arrived, the park was buzzing with excitement, and Jack could hardly wait. But this time, something special was happening. "Today, Archie gets to go on the rides too," Jack exclaimed. Archie barked in agreement, wagging his tail so fast it was a blur. Their first ride, the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world. As Jack strapped in with Archie sitting right beside him, the ride clicked up the hill, higher and higher, until they could see the whole park from above. The view was amazing. Jack grinned from ear to ear, and Archie's eyes were wide with excitement. "Hold on tight, Archie," Jack called as they reached the top. Then, whoosh, the roller coaster zoomed down faster and faster, twisting and turning, and Jack's laughter filled the air. Archie barked with joy, his ears flapping in the wind. It was the best ride ever, and by the end, Jack was ready for more. After a few more thrilling rides, it was time for their next adventure, the beach. Jack and Archie loved the beach. There was something about the sound of the waves and the feel of the sand between their toes and paws that made every visit special. But today, there was something different happening at the beach. A motorbike racing competition. Jack's eyes lit up with excitement. He had always dreamed of riding a motorbike one day, and today was his chance. "You're in luck, Jack," a kind man at the race said. "We've got a special motorbike just for you, and it looks like Archie can ride along too." Jack could hardly believe it. He jumped on the shiny motorbike, and Archie hopped into the sidecar, looking as ready as ever. The race started with a loud rev of engines, and they were off. Zooming across the sandy beach, Jack expertly steered the motorbike while Archie held on tight. The wind rushed past them as they weaved around obstacles, kicked up sand, and raced ahead of the other competitors. Jack could feel the thrill of the race, and he knew this was exactly what he wanted to do one day, ride motorbikes and go on daring adventures with Archie. As they neared the finish line, Jack and Archie were neck and neck with another racer. With one last burst of speed, Jack leaned forward, and Archie barked with determination. Together they crossed the finish line in first place. "We did it, Archie," Jack cheered, hopping off the motorbike and hugging his loyal dog. They had won the race, and the crowd cheered for the adventurous duo. Archie wagged his tail happily, proud of their big win. After the excitement of the race, Jack and Archie made their way to Dairyland Farm. It was a peaceful farm full of animals, and Jack loved visiting whenever he could. There were cows to feed, horses to ride, and parks to explore. As soon as they arrived, Jack ran over to the barn where the horses were kept. A friendly farmer greeted them. "Would you like to ride one of the horses, Jack?" he asked. Jack nodded eagerly. He loved horses almost as much as he loved motorbikes. As he climbed onto a gentle brown horse, Archie trotted alongside, ready for the next adventure. Together, they rode through the peaceful fields, the horses' hooves making a soft sound on the grass. The wind was cool, and the sky was turning a lovely shade of pink as the sun began to set. After the ride, it was time to feed the cows. Jack loved this part too. He gently held out some food, and the cows nibbled happily from his hand. Archie watched curiously, wagging his tail as if he wanted to help. But the day wasn't over yet. There was still one more fun event, Archie's dog race. At Dairyland, all the dogs gathered for a friendly race around the park, and Archie was eager to join in. With all the other dogs lined up, Archie stood tall and proud, his eyes focused on the track ahead. "You can do it, Archie," Jack cheered from the sidelines, giving his best friend a thumbs up. The whistle blew, and off they went. Archie ran as fast as his little legs could carry him, racing alongside the other dogs. Jack clapped and cheered, and with a burst of speed, Archie took the lead, dashing across the finish line. Once again, Archie was a champion. Jack ran over to hug his best friend, laughing and cheering. "You're the fastest dog in the world, Archie," he said proudly. As the sun finally dipped below the horizon, Painting the sky with soft purples and oranges, Jack and Archie sat quietly together. It had been a day full of fun, adventure and excitement, but now it was time to head home and rest. With Archie curled up beside him, Jack climbed into bed, his mind filled with memories of roller coasters, motorbike races, horses and dog races. He gave Archie one last pat before closing his eyes, feeling happy and content. "Good night, Archie," Jack whispered. "Can't wait for our next adventure." And with that, Jack drifted off into a peaceful sleep, dreaming of more daring adventures with his best friend Archie by his side. The end.